Okay, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna this is gonna be a parts video because it's our Thanksgiving and we're gonna do our pies. I'm gonna do our pies. So right now we're gonna do the pumpkins. I'm gonna bake them in the oven, these little pumpkins here. But at first I gotta cut them up and take the goops out. So if you're new here, welcome. My name's Serena. I like doing cooking videos and hauls and different things like that. And welcome if you're not new, or both. Anyhow, what I'm going to do is cut these stems off. My husband reminded me that they'll just burn in the oven if I don't cut them off and get it off. This one's not big enough to worry about, I don't think. Yeah, you can't cut them with this, that's for sure. That don't work. Okay, now we oil these. And he's on the last one. We're going to oil them, put them in the oven at 375 for an hour. And while we do that, I just stepped on one. When we do that, okay, now I'm going to start on, we got the pies in the oven, or the pumpkins in the oven, so that'll be done soon. But first I'm going to do my lemon meringue. So I'm going to whisk my yolks. So it says making the lemon filling. I'm going to whisk the first three ingredients together in a saucepan. And then we're going to whisk together egg yolks and the next two ingredients. So I got to do this in a pan first or in a bowl. I thought it was just straight in there. That's freaking stupid, but okay. I'll put it in here. So whisk the eggs. Just likes me to dirty more dishes, I guess. So I'm going to whisk my eggs. And I'm going to bring this down so you guys can see better. So I was with 4 eggs yolks. I separated the whites out for the meringue. Okay. So we're going to whisk the three together. So sugar, cornstarch, salt. I think that's what they mean. Yeah. So that's separate. That's why. So we're going to need 1.5 cups of sugar, and I already have it measured out. That's going to go in there. The 5 tablespoons of cornstarch and the salt. eighth of a teaspoon or a pinch, whatever. So we got those done. And then we're going to stir this up and set it aside. So that's our sugar base, cornstarch, and our salt. And then next we're going to take our 4 eggs yolks, and then we're going to mix this with in a medium heat. So we're going to put our egg yolks, four egg yolks, do this without So that's our egg whites. We don't need that yet. So I was confused. So we're going to heat up the sugar, half a cup of lemon juice that I squeezed, and our 1 3/4 cup of milk. This is going to be stirred and heated up on a medium. And this is going to be stirred for 9 minutes straight.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who were you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody is right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else will succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell can make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate me.
And now I'm going to put in the butter. Stir in butter and zest. So you wanted 3 tablespoons of butter, and we put about a tablespoon of zest. Depends on how much flavor you want. All right, and then I got my pie. Make sure all that butter's melted. That looks good. All right, pour it in. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I need a spatula. That look good? Come here. Ooh, that's good. Now we gotta make the. Now we gotta make the meringue. The next part of the pie, I got it right here. This is the lemon meringue. The next part is going to be the egg whites. And for this, we need the 6 large egg whites, which I got, the half a teaspoon of cream of tartar, half a cup of sugar, and half a teaspoon of vanilla. So I got vanilla, that, and I just need sugar, half a cup of sugar. So we're gonna do first we're gonna do the egg whites. So we got 6 egg whites here. Let's put that on. And our cream of tartar, which is half a teaspoon. Yep. Half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. And that's going to be beet. And then we're going to gradually add the other stuff as it beats on high. High, right? Yeah, high speeds. When it starts forming peaks, is when we want to add our sugar and stuff slowly. And just the sugar and our. It takes a long time. Why is it up to me? It says just stiff peaks. If I can get it back on. There we go.
All the way behind.
There we go, on high. Is there a specific way you want this put on there?
You want the traditional way?
Yeah, usually.
You just pour it on top, and then you take one of these. This.
That's what I got right here.
Maybe
I didn't touch it. Look at this, y'all. This looks so good. Oh my god. Kids, too bad they're not here.
usually mom and I just broil ours.
This one says to cook it for 20.
Cover all the meringue and
Yep.
no.
That's what it says to make sure it's sealed. Damn it. The crust came off right there. So now we got hooray that oh, there's my pie. Forgot to tell you. It came out of the oven. So there's that. That looks great, don't it? And that's got to dry, cool completely before it goes in the fridge. All right, back to the pumpkin. I'm gonna plug this in. Oh, it isn't. Hopefully it's liquidy enough to. I don't think it's liquidy enough. You know that? And then it wants two and 2 2/3 cup of condensed sweetened milk. That's gonna go in there. And 2 cans are the equivalent to that. Each one's about a cup and a third. So 2 cups and 2/3 of this. That's where we get all of our sugar from. And then we're gonna need 2 eggs. So 2 eggs. I'm doubling the batch because there's 2 pumpkin pies, so. And if there's extra, I'll just freeze it. Egg. An egg. And then we need, sorry, how much pumpkin pie spice are we gonna need? 6 what? Table or teaspoons? So a tablespoon? 6 tablespoons? Okay. Tablespoons and not teaspoons, right? It says, yeah, half a teaspoon of everything. But we got pumpkin spice, so.
That'll be one.
Yeah, because 3 is 1 tablespoon. 3 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon.
There's 4 ingredients, so that's 2 tablespoons.
So 4?
Right? Those are be a table or
Teaspoon.
Teaspoon. So that would be
3 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon. So 2 tablespoons.
2, 2.5.
Depends on the flavor. The flavor shouldn't matter. I mean, up to your flavor. So 2, 2.5. But it says to add in all the cloves and all that, but we're just adding pumpkin pie spice. And I think that's it. Yep. Blend it. All right, let's try to get this in the oven. These in the oven. You're gonna do it, or you want me to do it? You think so? Oh my god. Whatever. Bump you.
Yes, you would.
Yay! And then 55 minutes to 65. 55 to 65. Shush. Such a brat.
I think it's because you're nervous.
No, I'm not nervous. I'm just shaky.
Every step you're nervous.
No, I'm always shaky. Oh, not right now, but normally. No. All right, I'll be back when it's done.